Welcome back to All the Motor 9 to the Skies. In today's episode, we're going to be delving into some power so we can upgrade our power using reactors, and we're going to be killing the Wither boss so that we can get ourselves some nitro crystals, and we're going to get the mystical agriculture seeds for each of the crystals in power. So let's not waste any more time, Miles, and let's get started with the episode. And of course, we've got ourselves a nice build over here. It's a lot smaller than the other ones. It is just of the casing. I know, my apologies, but here we are. And if we take a look at the resources we gathered from last episode, it's been a bit of time, and we have 15 million Inferium Essence and millions.
So only a little bit
of the other ones. So we're kind of jacked with those. So the seeds and our farms do work. They are going crazy. But to get started with some power, what we are going to have to do is get ourselves some dielectric paste and some dielectric casings. Now, the paste is not too difficult. The only difficult part is this clay ball situation, and we don't really have that many clay balls, and you can't really make it in a nice way. So I think the best way for us to do it is to make some water and dirt essence and make some seeds for those so we can get that all on the go. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the water seed and the dirt seed. Do you have anything you're going to be working on whilst I do this?
No, I'm going to be sitting here and watching you do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right with you.
No, that's perfect. Right? It's fine. Yeah, if you want to do that. Just take a nice break. No.
So in order, later on, we are definitely going to need the Wither Star stuff.
Yeah.
And in order to get a Wither Skeleton Skull,
I
thought the easiest way to do that would be to get the Wither Seed, and using the soul jars with coal, you can just fill them up with the Wither and make a Wither Seed that way. So you don't ever have to actually fight these idiots.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to be working on getting some soul jars, filling them up with coal, and then getting the Wither Skeleton Essence.
Nice. I also have gone around and made the other farms. So in each of these pillars, there is the setup for each farm. We just need to place another layer of dirt for it to be complete. But I didn't do that just because we do want to be able to actually place down the seeds. So they should be all set up and ready for any seeds that we do want to go through and place down on them.
Over here, I have got Soulstone set up automatically. So underneath this Igneous Extruder, there is a block of Soulium.
Yeah.
And that is making us soulstone with lava and water next to it. So just the same as we're making blackstone, I believe. Oh, no, it's Kive. So in the same way we're making Kive, we're making soulstone now. So all I need to do in order, if this stone will stop burning, in order for me to get the soul glass, I need soul dust, which just means I need to smelt this up. I think it's 3 times soulstone, smooth soulstone, and then soul dust. So I need to smelt this up 3 times. Then I'll be able to make the glass, and then from there I can get the soul jars because we've got almost infinite soulium dust, so it's all good.
Almost infinite. We're looking pretty good though, I've got to say. Whilst you've been doing that as well, I do have my 12 water seeds and currently making the dirt seeds, and I've also started to go through and get the other agglomerations for the for like the basic elements for mystical agriculture. So I've got air and I've got earth agglomerations at the moment. I'm just waiting so I can make the seeds for them. And then I'm going to get on to making the fire one, just so we have them, and they're always good to have.
Nice.
And we are going to need them a bit later on for more advanced mystical agriculture stuff. I've managed to make all of my seeds now, so I've got the rest of the elemental seeds. So I've only gone with making about 5 of each. I did make more of the water and dirt, but I'm not going to place those down just because I think we don't need it, really, if I'm being honest. There we go. We've got all of the essence we need now, so I should be able to go ahead and auto-craft... one dielectric paste. We're going to be using the blaze powder aspect just because we have a whole bunch of that, and then we want the clay balls as well. All should already be auto crafted from the thing, and I should be able to go boom, boom, and go dielectric paste. Say I want, I don't know, 100 start, and there we go, Miles. We've crafted up 112. Ooh, we're all good to get going.
Make a point of this soul extractor is really slow.
Yeah.
If you don't put a machine upgrade in. I did have a Tertium machine upgrade in there. A Tertium machine upgrade in there. But I have since upgraded to a Supremium one. And holy, is that fast now.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, did I miss it all? Have you done them? Oh, I thought I was going to be able to...
I've done all 4.
All right.
While she was doing your thing,
messing around,
I was on the first one.
Yeah.
And then since you you've put all them seeds down, I've done 3 others because I upgraded to the red one. That's how fast it is.
Nice. Look at you, just popping off.
Boom! Look at that. With the skeleton seed is getting made right now. That should go
Oh,
in this drawer if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Boom.
nice.
Achieved. And have we got a specific place we want this?
Oh, that can just go in any of the things. So just pick one of them and it should work. Like over here. That one. I mean, I can do another layer of this if you wanted to just to fill up one first. But yeah, that's fine.
All right, so it's here.
Yeah, all you need to
Already
go
done.
ahead and do, I'll go actually set it for you, is just set the drawer for it so it's not going everywhere. I've gone through and added all of the auto crafts we're going to need, I think, for power. So making energizing rods, I've made it up to the max tier. I know we can't do it yet, but it's in there when we do need it, and the same for the
Whoa.
cable as well. And not only that, we're going to be doing something very spicy in today's episode with our crafting of the
Oh,
crystals.
I thought you just died.
No, I'm having a quick nap. Don't mind me. So usually what we do is set up a laser IO system to put it in, take it out of the energizing orb. But we're not going to be doing that today. Instead, also, where do you want this to go? All this stuff? Like, do you know the energizing orb? Give me a nice
in this
location.
corner?
Are you sure that location? It's like we need to put cable around it. Am I good to go there instead?
There.
Okay, wonderful.
Right there.
So what I am going to go ahead and do is place down a, I don't know why I'd mined up the wool, but there we go, a pattern provider down like so. And inside of here, I'm going to put
Ooh.
all of the patterns we need. So I've got one for energized steel and each of the crystals. And then I'm going to place the orb on top. So this will basically just put the stuff straight inside of here. And the most important part of this is to click into the pattern provider. We want to change the blocking mode from ignore the contents in the target inventory to do not push craft ingredients if there's a pattern input already in there. So with that, it should
Nice.
only send what we need to this. And then from there, what I can go ahead and do is just cable this all the way to this quantum ring that we've got here. We should now be able to make this energized stuff. So if I say I want 10 energized steel, obviously nothing's going to happen just yet because we actually don't have any of the cable or anything. So let's go ahead make some basic cable. Got the basic cable, so we can go ahead and lay that down around there. And then we just need to get some basic energizing rods as well. So we'll say, I don't know, 6 of those for now. I don't think we actually need that many if I'm being honest, but it's very easy to craft them all up. And there we go. So let me start placing
Nice.
these down. Look at you on the point game.
No,
So this
I'm
should
already cooking.
all have power, which is nice. And if you want to go ahead and just start a craft for the energized steel, we should be almost good. There is one more step that we do need to do for this to make sure it actually fully works. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just break this one here, like that. So we just need to import it back into the system. So let me get some Fluix cable. I'll just make 20 of that, start, and then do something like
But look how fast
This-
I did that.
yeah, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, take that out straight away and put that in the import bus. Otherwise, it'll just start cycling and taking everything out. But that should basically be working now. So with that, we should be able to now go ahead and not make the seed because you need a block of energized steel 1 times. So you're going to need 81 for just 1 block. So we are going to need a whole bunch of this energized steel. So if I just go
Oh, that's
ahead
easy though.
and craft, if I say 100, they should just start going in there. And boom, look at that. And I can even get more of these rods over here. What do we want? The basic kind. There we go. I'll just get like
Energized.
2 more. You want energized rods? I mean, I can get some energized rods if you want those. We've got our 10 hardened energizing rods now. So what we can go ahead and do, take all these out, smash these up, and we can go ahead, start laying these down. The only thing is, I hate that these don't stack. That's my only issue with all of this.
Oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? You can just middle mouse click though, right?
Oh, I mean, no, I can get the energy cable. I can't middle mouse these. I think it's because it's got like stored energy in, and mine don't. So it's
Right,
like
okay.
thinking that one is staying there. By the way, I hope you're okay with that. Just because, yeah. Oh no, you're not happy with it? I just wanted to add more to our
I'm
system.
definitely not happy with it.
It's fine, Miles. I'm just going to put the rest of these in the system. They should be fine how they are. So we should be able to go ahead and move up to the next. Oh no, we need a bunch of these energizing stuff for the seed, don't we? So
Yeah.
let me go ahead. Energize steel.
But now this will be even faster.
It will be insane. So let me say I want, I don't know, 200, start.
Wait, what did you just do then? It's flying up.
Nothing. I didn't do anything, but yeah, I do see it just flying up. I'm not really too sure
Holy.
what that's all
Wow.
about. So yeah, if you want to start
Whoa.
making the seed, I did just put a stack in, so don't go crazy
Oh, okay.
with that.
Woo.
But yeah, I think, is that all of them?
271 in there now.
Yeah, that's all of them done. Energize, steel. Let me go ahead and just make some more of that. I'll do craftables and 400. There we go. So if you want to start making the seed, whilst I start setting up
Yeah.
these auto crafts for each of the reactors.
I've got 6 of these energized steel seeds now. So what we've done is we got one,
Yeah.
and we started growing it on a piece of farmland that is tiered.
Yeah.
So if we just, I'll place all 6 of these on here, and as you can see, so this is a tier 4 seed, and on a tier 6 farmland, there's a 1% chance. On a tier
Ooh.
5, there's a 1% chance. On a tier 4, a tier 3, there's a 1% chance. But on the tier 4, there's an 11% chance. So
Okay.
because the seed is tier 4 and the farmland is tier 4, you get that extra 10% chance of getting the other seed.
Yeah.
So we can just, I'll leave these here.
Yeah.
Anytime we make a seed, just put it on the right thing, shift to grow it, easy,
And you're
easy,
all
more
good.
seeds.
It's a bit weird. They don't work on the higher tiers, but that's fine, I guess. I've also set up the
Yeah.
thing in here, so you can just go ahead and put it on the next layer, and then we just need to grab some of the essence, and then we can go filter that out. Something we also need to do is uranite. That is something I haven't done, so let me go ahead and quickly make that craft. So to make 1 uranite, it's just 1 piece of uranium ingot inside of this thing over here, and then we can also make a
Yeah.
seed for that. So I'll go ahead and throw that over here, uranite, and then if I just go and type that in, let's say we want 100, start, and I think that is just a straight 1 for 1. Yeah, so you just need 4 per 1 seed. I've got my supremium and my uranite now, so I can go ahead and start making the seed for that. All the reactors should be auto-craftable as well, which is pretty nice. So once we've got the seed of this all set up, we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves a nice reactor to just start improving power a little bit, and then those can go
Ooh.
even faster. How's it going on your end with your auto-crafting stuff?
I've got 114 out of the 324 I need. But with you saying that, I realized, do we have ice?
No, we don't. Ice. So you're on about the packed ice. Is it packed ice or is it like?
Well, we
energy?
can use dry ice. Dry ice is better.
Yeah, that's the one I was meant for. Dry ice. So I don't think we actually have any ice. You need to make blue ice. You need to make packed ice. So you could
We
make
can make
an
the ice seed.
ice seed. Yes. So let me just check our system. Ice. We have 6 packed ice, and I'm assuming that can't be turned down into anything, which is a bit sad, isn't it? So you might
Yep.
just need to make some ice somehow. Are you all good with that?
Yeah, of course.
With the autocraft now set up for uranite using the seeds, what we can go ahead and do is start making our reactors. So they go up in 36. I am just going to make them in stages just so we can get the quest lines, because, you know, who doesn't
Yep.
love a nice quest line? So here we go. Do you get one for basic? If not, that's super rude. No, because I skipped a tier straight away, skipping tiers.
Ah,
Then it go
Nice.
with the starter. So there we go. Start. Boom. And that should craft. They craft so fast as well, which is nice. So there we have it. Both of those. And then it's on to the hardened. And should I make a blazing one, or do you want me to wait for until we have the seed for that? And just stick with this hardened for now.
wait for the wait.
So if you accept the questline as well, you get 1 piece of dry ice, which I'm going to throw inside of this reactor. And then obviously I want a bucket of water to go inside of there as now. So that should be all good. And we're generating 2.5k percent SFE per tick, apparently. I don't know.
Wait, 205k percent?
Yeah, it says 2.5k percent S. I think it's just a bit of an error with the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, that's all set up now. Power should be fine for anything we have around the base.
One more crystal and we've got enough to make the seed. So can it just... There we go.
Hey.
So if I go boom, there's 9. Slap them 9 like that. Boom. And then let me get some blue stuff, I believe it is. So let
Ooh.
me just rob 4 of them out of my backpack.
And we're all
And
good.
we go all the way over here. We slap that in there. And we slap the blue one in there. And when these finally use their laser IO thing, this should
Yeah.
go boop.
There we go. So because it is a tier 4, do you think it gives the chance for the twerking? Because usually, sometimes they don't. Does it say it gives a 1% chance? Oh, there we go.
No, look. This is what I said to you. Like,
yeah, no, but
5 minutes ago. That's
tier
why
5s don't.
This is set up.
Do they? Like, some of them just don't give an output.
Sure they might do.
I'm not too sure. Because, like, last episode, Netherite one? Didn't give any. It had, like,
that might just be Netherite being a stubborn idiot.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. I've got the 5 seeds.
Hey!
Where are you?
Oh, I just put them where the rest of them are. So you can go and just throw it in there. Right, so I'm just going to take this out of here, and I'm just going to turn off the auto craft for it. The one that we currently had, because you made, like, so many of the stuff. Boop. And I think it is just the same for each and every one of those. So we probably are better off upgrading our reactor first before we do anything. Let me go ahead, flap this down, and take this point away, and then make a blazing reactor. Let me just throw all that stuff in there. We want 36.
But do you think it's worth upgrading the blazing to the next one before we get the seed for the one that we've got the reactor for?
Yes, I think it is. I think just because of the time it takes, because it does take a long time. We also need to upgrade all of these rods, don't we, to blazing as well. So I'll just do...
Yeah, I'll just make it faster.
Yeah, let me take all those, bang them in the system, and then do...
No, you got rid of all the dry ice and stuff that were in there.
Oh, boo. My bad. My apologies. What, inside this reactor? Is that what you're on about?
Yeah.
With the dry ice?
Yeah.
It's 5 miles. You set up a system. We can make a bunch of dry ice. Don't sweat it. 60 dry ice coming up. This reactor is also up now, Miles. We've got the dry ice inside of there. We've got all of our blazing rods over here, so we should be able to just go ahead. What's the next one? Niotic, I think, is the next type.
Yeah.
So should I just straight make the reactor? Click start next, because that should as well just make these crystals. So let me take the first one out, flap it inside of here, and there we go. We should start having it. So that will have to make all of the other tiers as well, but that's fine. We should be all good for that.
Efficient.
I know, we are so efficient. Let me go see how it's doing over here real quick. Okay,
this is producing a lot of power.
Yeah, so it just needs to craft up 130 Niotic crystals, and then it can make everything else. Everything else is available. It's just making the Niotic capacitors at the moment. So we just need to wait for that.
Oh, and
then we should be good.
Another issue is that this cable on the bottom is basic still.
Oh, that... Right, that will definitely be a reason why things maybe suck. So let me just get some better cable. Look at that. Ching! That's pretty fast, I've got to say. And power...
Yeah.
It's a bit meh. It's going up and down. It's fluctuating quite a lot whenever a new crystal goes into there.
The reason it goes down is because obviously we're using it, but then when it gets to a threshold, it starts going back up because I've got the auto mode on.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is looking pretty good, so we just need to wait for probably 100 more of these to be crafted. Then we can go ahead.
Probably about 10.
Oh, no, 75. Oh, it's not actually too bad. It's made some of the reactor stuff, so we should be there in no time. Our reactor is now all complete. We've got 36 of those. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm not going to tear down the one we have over there. I'm just going to build a new one up here, just so we can have, even more power being generated at once.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Big brain in it. I just need to craft up some uranite and the other stuff to go along. Let's plug that in there.
And I've already plugged it in.
Let's get some redstone, some coal blocks. We should really auto-craft all of these, which we probably will do later on. And then dry ice. I heard you put the thing in, so that's all good.
Don't mess about with the water.
We're missing some ice. You know the ice crystals? Or ice essence? We can't make 100 of these. It's fine. We don't need that many. There we go. That's starting to make some power, and it should be making a whole lot. So what we can go ahead and do, how many do we need for at least one of these, did you say? If I do Niotic.
324 for the seed.
Oh, do you think we should just upgrade the things first? Go around, basically upgrading the rods and then kind of making the 360?
I don't know if the rods need upgrading right now.
The rods need upgrading, Miles. They need upgrading. Start. I'm crafting up 10. Look at this.
Look how full they are at all times.
Zoom. Yeah.
I don't think the rods need upgrading. But...
The rods need upgrading. Look at how slow this is right now. I'm not having any of this. So how many did you say again? Niotic?
324 if it's...
324. Start.
Boom, boom.
Look at that.
Don't let me check then. It is 1x, so yeah, it's 324.
Yeah, look at the speed. This is what we like. We're just a bit slow on the acceleration. What's an induction card for thing?
Put one of them in.
Yeah, no, I'm going to have a quick look. Induction card. What does this do? Allows a device to accept or send energy. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, that'd be actually pretty good. But obviously, this is... Wow, look, see. Once it gets in the rhythm, it kind of just...
Yeah,
Pew, 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 shoots them out. So we just need to kind of wait for this to be done. Then we should be all good to make our next seed.
We've got enough now to make the 4 blocks of Niotic crystals 1x.
Ooh.
So if I just do that, boom.
Okay, ew.
And what is this? Is it? Oh, it's red this time. Okay, so that's not a problem. My backpack's full of stuff.
Yeah.
I come prepared.
You're always
Boom.
prepared. Look at you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll have to let us know if it works. Do you know?
Oh,
Going
the,
on
the
here?
seed game. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if not, that's going to be a bit of an issue. Well, it's not an issue. We just need to wait a bit longer for it all. But hopefully,
Boom.
it does work.
Boom.
Let me know about that. Whilst you're
Yeah, 5.
doing that, I'm getting prepared for our next thing, which is killing
Oh,
this wither boss. Did it not work by any chance?
Lewis, you're so right.
Yeah, I thought I'd be right about that one. So we're gonna have to make a lot more of the seeds, I'm guessing then, for all of this.
Which it's not an issue because now we've got the seed, we can go set the seed up.
With that first seed now done, Miles, over there, we can just wait for more to collect up, and we can then go ahead and make more from that. So while we wait for that, let's go ahead and craft up the next tier of reactor. So this is the spirited kind. So again, over here, I just need to set the filter, and then that should do all the work. And it takes a bit longer to craft this one up. You know, it's not as instantaneous, but
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
because you ain't got no green stuff. Green pipe on the floor.
Yeah, I
Diamond
know.
pipe on the floor might help as well, but
Yeah,
I didn't do that
I didn't
either,
do that. No, I didn't, Miles. So it's got scheduled 135 of the Niotic crystals to craft up as well. And
Yep.
that is going to be an issue because it's going to want to do it all over there, isn't it? So what I'm going to go ahead and actually do is cancel that. And then can you just take the... Oh, he's off. Okay. He ran somewhere
no, I
else.
can.
It's fine.
I
I'm
want to check
above
on
you now.
the flower rooms.
The flower power. So yeah, I'm taking out this one. We might actually not have enough of the Niotic stuff to be able to do this. You know, the essence. So let me just go in here and do Niotic crystals. Boom. And then slap that just in one over here. Like so. And if I try do the reactor now, how many is it going to say we're missing? 36. Next. We're missing 1,000 of the Niotic essence. So we're missing quite a bit there, Miles. Although we have a blue reactor, don't we, upstairs? So why am I just being a big chump about this?
Just rip it down.
Ripped
Rip
it down.
bud.
It's gone.
It's
Let's
full
throw
of
that.
We've got so much energy. It's unreal.
Reactor. Oh, why am I typing in there? Reactor thing. Throw it in the system. Yeah, we're fine. Reactor 36. Next. Start. Okay. So yeah, now that that's in there, that should start doing its thing nicely. And I'm assuming it might tank the power very fast with all of this. Yep, power's going down
Oh.
very fast.
It's going up. It's going down.
Yeah, it'll
So
just...
why do you put that back up there until
Well, it's
all these are done?
It's used in the craft now, isn't it? That wasn't very smart, Miles. And I didn't craft up the crystals. I just scrapped up the reactor straight away. Miles, I'm big brain like that, okay? But whilst we wait for that,
Okay, bud.
we've got other stuff that we can be getting on with. And over here, if you come to the central bit of our base, the 82 system, I've got an enchanting table in here, and I've got us 2 Supremium swords. And if I go ahead, throw a Supremium sword in here, you can start getting Mystical Enlightenment. And this will basically allow us to get the highest tier of Mystical Agriculture stuff. And for that, you need to get this Cognizant Dust. And to get that, it's dropped by the Wither or Ender Dragon when killed with an Essence weapon enchanted with Mystical Enlightenment. But there you go. There's a Supreme Sword with Mystical Enlightenment. And then we need to get ourselves some of this Tinted Glass because this can't be broken by Withers. And we just need to set up a small area somewhere to kill this guy. And I think, what better area than over near the mob farm? I feel that's kind of like...
On top?
Yeah, we can do it on top. So up here, we'll just set up a nice room where we can start hitting his feet. We've built this nice area now, so all we need to go ahead and do is put the skulls on top, and this guy should spawn, and hopefully we've put him in kind of a nice area so he can't get out if you've got the skulls necessary for all of this.
With our... Yep. Boom. The 3 in the system.
Nice.
Take those.
Uh,
Pop that there.
I don't like that you're
there.
giving me weakness and slowness, so I get -8
But I'll
damage.
give him weakness and slowness as well.
He's not going to see us, man. He's
Remember
not
that?
even going to hit us. So
Just remember that.
Oh,
Though.
right, yeah, I remember it. Go ahead, slap down there. I've got the glass ready. So you can go ahead, just cover that. Withering Heights. Let's stand back. Hopefully he doesn't kind of glitch out of it. He shouldn't do.
We can chase him down if he does.
You know, I'll stand right next to this guy. I'm not scared. I'll take the blast. Took 0 damage. And then just start hitting his feet. He is... I mean, I don't know why he's going up like that.
We
That's
are
kind of
so
rude.
strong.
Yeah, I know. I would be stronger, but, you know, somebody is a bit rude. But there we go. You got some of the dust. How much did you get from that? A lot, or...
4.
Well, I guess that's not too bad, but we do need a whole lot more of this. So we can go ahead and just keep killing this guy a few more times to get a whole bunch of the dust. We've finished killing the Wither a few times. I've got 6 of the Nether Stars and 20 of the dust that we were looking for. And we also have...
How many souls?
We have 2 of the Withering Souls, which is pretty nice. So we should now be able to go ahead and make the seed for this. If I'm not mistaken, I think we just need Insanium, which we should have in the system. We do. And also our reactor's done as well, which is nice. We can go set that up in just a second. Let me just bang 4 of these in a draw like
pass me the reactor. I'll go set it up.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Enjoy that bad boy. And then you can get going with making even more of those. So this is also going to have this crux underneath, isn't it? So I do need to just get a diamond block. And
well, you want to test that first, because sometimes it says it needs it, but it doesn't need it. And other times it does need it.
Okay, so I'm trying it on this farmland. I literally can't place it on... Well, that's because I've got a prosperity seed as well. That'd be one reason why I can't plant it. But, so... No, you don't need it, it seems. I've got it on this thing, and it's growing just fine. So, Miles, thank you for saying that. I did just... I made one anyway, the crux, in case we do ever need one. So that's fine. This can just go with all the other single seeds. This is now also out, Miles. I did just go ahead and place the crux underneath it, so it's just using normal fertilized farmland for the increased growth speed. So that should be all good. I just need to set the filters inside of here so it's not going to somewhere crazy. But how's the reactor game going along? Are we looking good?
So the reactor is set up, and we've got so much more power now.
Ooh.
We have, in the reactor, we've got 89 million FE.
Nice.
So, yeah, we can't use that. And in the other one, we've got 8 million. So we've got about 100 million nearly.
Just sitting there, just chilling, doing whatever it wants.
Pretty, yeah. But now, I've got a little issue, okay?
Yeah.
Because we've only got 1 Niotic seed, and we need more Niotic seeds.
Yeah.
You have taken the craft out of this thing for crafting Niotics using the energizing orb.
I did.
So now I'm having to do it manually.
I mean, you are you are a psycho. You can't just reset it back up if you wanted to. Miles, with your autocraft all done now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is just completely not tear down everything as of yet, but I will be doing a teardown in a second, because what I'm going to go ahead and do is just upgrade everything to be spirited at this point. So let me make 10 of these, start. So we're going to get some spirited rods, spirited cable. We're not going to mess around. We're going to go absolutely nuts with it. I think I've got everything now. I've got some spirited cable and I've got some spirited rods. So let me go ahead, tear all of this down and do a complete revamp over here. And hopefully things should start flying with all of this. Let me place all these down. What I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm not going to just throw the other ones in the system, at least not the diamond ones. I'm just going to add those to these as well. You might as well. And then we should be able to move on then, shouldn't we? So there is the spirited kind of crystals. Do we want to make the spirited crystals, or do we want to jump to the nitro crystals? Which one are we feeling that we want to do?
Nitro.
You want some nitro?
Go nitro. Go nitro. Go big or go home. Go nitro or go home.
Do you want me to make the nitro reactor? Just 36. Next. Start?
Yes.
I've done it. So obviously it's going to have to craft up everything else first.
Ooh.
Our first nitro. Well, and that's done. Okay. That was very fast. Oh, it makes this in 16s as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Holy.
We do have no power, though, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. Just give it a second, Miles. We'll be swimming in the power because we've got 8 of the reactor casings already. And that's probably going to jump up a bit more.
Holy.
What are we waiting on over here? Let me
win.
just check. Yeah, no, we do win. Because this is going to produce us a boatload.
Now power's flickering, each laser's flickering.
No! But it did kind of shoot through the stuff. It just needs to do one more craft, and then that's all of them done, and then it's going to do the Niotic crystals at that point. Go ahead, slap everything else back in there. Do we have some buckets of water? We do in the system. Holy, this is going to produce us a butt ton of power, which is super. There we go. Slap the water in there, and we're generating 488 KFE per tick. That is superb.
Nice.
Wow, so that's what we like to see. So we can go ahead and now start upgrading this a bit more. Do we just go for the cage look inside of here? So do you know with
Cage look?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
the energizing
Up and
orbs?
round and yeah.
Yeah. So do you remember how to kind of actually set the cage look up? Let me get some cable. I'm just going to craft.
I don't think
up...
we either. What we either do is we either move the reactor up top,
Yeah.
and have the cage looking almost center, because this is an even number. There is no center.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it that way, that would be better, because you're going to struggle to do very much with the cage look here.
You think? Okay, let me just
it
go
needs
ahead.
to be further out.
Okay, I do need to set this back up because we do need to make a lot more cable if we're looking for the cage look. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, set it back up, and then we can get the cage look going.
Upstairs.
Yes, that is fine by me. We've got the cage all set up now. I think it could go a little bit higher if we really wanted to, but we're not going to do that as of yet because we can still upgrade these to a higher tier. So if we go ahead and type in Spirited now, I think we need a lot of these. I'm just going to do 1,700 start, and we should just start instantly flying through it. I think it needs to warm up a little bit. Let me also get
to get that little cheeky system.
Yeah, there's also no accelerator cards inside of here, so let me throw some of those actually inside, like so. And then we should be all good, I think, to watch it
it's getting
explode.
there. It's speeding up.
Yeah, see, look at that. I mean, it's a little laser
And
light
there's
show
no
over here.
lasers.
Yeah, I know, it's going up pretty nice inside the system, but 1,700 is a whole lot of these, but we can start making the seeds.
We have now got the 5 seeds, so the 5th one's just cooking up.
Yep.
And there it is. So we've got 5 spirited crystal seeds.
Nice.
Which I believe nicely finishes off this juicy farm in here. So we go boom, 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 boom. Let me just collect some of these green stuffs, unless you already have some.
The green stuff? No, I don't have anything.
Boom,
You
that's
can
in
go
there.
ahead and set that.
And then we need to figure out where to... Luis,
What's up?
why is diamond essence just going everywhere?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Just sort that out. Sort all of it out, Miles. Go crazy.
I'm sorting it.
That's
I'm
all
sorting
you.
it.
Right. So what am I missing? So I can do 1,100 of the nitro crystals. They're starting to cook up. Look at this. It's actually working quite fast. And it is 20 million per time, so I don't know if we are going down on power.
No, we're stacked on power. 500 million.
We are going down on power. We're not making 20 million per second, which is
what
this is.
Know.
I mean, to be fair, it's 20 million. It's quite a lot per second, isn't it? Is it 20 ticks per second? This is making 500 per tick. And oh no, it says 500% S. I don't know if that means per second. Not really too sure.
Don't matter. We've got a lot of power anyway. And look at this. These are cooking nicely.
We've got a lot of power. They're making 16, so that's even better. So it's not actually we need to craft up 1,000. We've already basically done 1,100. I don't know if this is just about to finish up.
Wait, have you actually?
Yes, we're just crafting up the last 16 now. It does says, but that means
God, 1,088.
Yes. So if you wait, is that how many we have in? Yeah, 1,100.
That's 1,107 in the system. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all of them done. Our last seed has just been completed. The nitro crystal seed. We've already got 4 of them down in here, and we did have to place a crux underneath these. So we had to remove some lily pads, but 5 of those have now been completed, and I think we have smashed power out of the park, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Take a look inside of here. We've got all of them all set up. They're all gaining their essence, which is pretty nice. We've already got 600 of these nitro crystal essences, which is insane, if you ask me. We've got a nice system in here if we do need to energize anything else. I think I could just go ahead and safely take out the other ones, the Niotic and the Spirited, if you want to.
Yeah.
And then we've got our nice reactors over here producing a butt ton of power for us. And I think with that does deserve a rest inside of a nice jacuzzi. And with that, we are going to go ahead and end the episode there. So if you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more from us, we are live Monday to Friday on Twitch. So go ahead, give us a follow, and we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.